I was born in Danvers. I live in Peabody. I also lived in Salem, and I run a small business out of Salem. I understand the issues that affect the area. It was my pleasure to be able to be at Mayor Scanlon's State of the City address, and some of the issues that I think are addressing this city, such as the issues regarding education, unfunded mandates, the issues regarding transportation and housing, are all issues that affect this town, but also affect the other towns in the district. We all have issues that we all have things that make differences between us, but we have a lot of things in common. And as the state senator, I think it's important to take us all, bind us all up together, focus on what we have in common, and thrust us all into the next several decades, facing the economy, which is very frightening to most people right now, and making sure that we do as best we can for everybody who needs to work, and wants a good future for their children, and carrying with us those that are less fortunate and need our assistance. I have a law practice in Salem. I proudly went to the Peabody Public Schools, and I'm a graduate of the Peabody Public School System. I got a mathematics degree at Brandeis University. I worked in the private sector for a number of years as a management consultant. I do understand business. Then I went on to law school. I worked at several co-ops, one for the Protection and Advocacy Agency of Hawaii, which is an organization that's devoted to the mentally challenged, and this was prior to the Americans with Disabilities Act. I also worked for the Mass Teachers Association, which, as many of you know, is an important union in Boston. As the Governor's Counselor, I've made some inroads in making sure that we get the best possible judges. I've spearheaded a lot of reforms, such as eliminating donations that were made right up until the time of the hearing. I remember one time I was at a function, I can't remember where it was, maybe the KAC, and the vote was 6-1 on somebody. And Marguerite Condon shouted across the room, "Are you the one? Were you the one?" And I didn't know what she was talking about, but that's what she was talking about. You could always count on me to be the one who stood up for all of you and did what I thought was right, the one who advocated for people who were discriminated against in their efforts to become judges, the one who advocated for people from our district, from Danvers, Beverly, Peabody, Topsfield, and Salem, to take important positions on the bench. I can promise you two things. I will always do what I think is right, and I also made a promise to the Senator that I will do everything I can to carry forward his initiatives, especially the initiatives that pertain to the physically and mentally challenged among us that need our best support. So thank you.